Yeah, okay.
Anyways, getting the repulsor sled and everything that you want is nothing impedes you, and you're back on the trail. And I'm assuming Lissa gets back on her speeder bike.
On the speeder bike.
Actually, you know what? Continue with that. I mean, my greater concern would be that if we try, even if we repair anything, if we try to escape, whatever caused the damage in the first place just might happen again, and we crash back to the planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely concerned about the fact that the ion engines went out at the same time.
Anyways, I'm assuming you guys having this conversation as you're getting back to the ship.
Sure.
All right.
Pretty much.
Considering Jay's condition, I'd probably have him on the speeder bike. It's not that hard to control.
I assumed he was going to be on the repulsor sled.
Oh, sled. Yeah, we can leave him on the
There is no room on the ship for you to keep the repulsor sled, unfortunately. It's too big to fit. That's just the thing.
Disassemble the repulsor sled.
Well, here you go. Walking's a maneuver, so you won't suffer any strain.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
As you arrive next to you, as you arrive back to the Jack's Revenge, I believe the name of it. Yes, it looks fine. Nothing's touched it. Although you do notice an addition where the boarding ramp is, although it's not down, there is a quaint little reminder of they. A spike has been stuck into the ground, and on top of it is a rotting stormtrooper head, complete with helmet.
Uh-huh.
Ah, they received my message. This is a reply.
The diplomatic diplomacy can be
The process has begun.
That's right. Ah, their envoy. This is a...
This is a momentous occasion.
Yes. Communicating with other species. No.
Literally by using their bodies to communicate.
Rakcharr will, walk up to it, lift up the stick with the spike with the head still attached, and, look at it, and then chuck it back towards the Hutts.
Alright.
And a repartee has been given.
The ball is in their court.
Before we board, kind of gonna scan the tree lines and stuff.
You didn't really see anything. You just hear the sounds of the forest.
The entire
Terrifying
forest.
The entire forest sounds like what?
That's just the ambient sound of the wind through the leaves.
That sounds like Florida to me.
Just all of them cawing at once.
Sounds nothing like Florida.
Whatever. It's the sounds of a forest, although many of them sound similar, but alien.
Well,
The boarding ramp lowers.
That's to be how it was.
B's like, it was amazing. I watched so many movies while you guys were gone. Hey, why does Jay look bad?
It's normal for Jay.
Got shot again.
Dude.
Rakcharr will explain it to be just fine. We ran into galactic species that not even Jay knew what they were. He could speak billions of languages.
Wow, that's amazing. What do you think of that, Jay?
I just want to get fixed.
Why do you keep getting in the way of things?
Because it's easier to fix me than those two?
I don't know. This seems like a pretty easy thing. Just dump them in a bacta tank and they get healed up.
It's harder to dodge blaster fire and slug throwers or whatever those guns were. And Rakcharr will hold up one of the SMG analogs to be.
What the hell is that thing?
I don't know! Is it fucking amazing?
It's really dumb.
Could probably sell it for a small fortune, maybe.
B is saying that. You could probably sell that for a small fortune.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Rakcharr's like, I know, that's why I'm bringing him back.
Well, aren't you just a smart one here?
Man,
He's gonna tilt his head to look at the other two non-droids.
He's just the one that can carry the most.
Man, that's great though. That B keeps trying to set himself up like he knows and can do anything, and then it's just like, I guess.
All right,
He's like me.
Jay, get your robot ass into the engineering room. I'm gonna weld you open.
Fix you good.
I'm gonna fix you good.
I'm gonna ultra fix you.
Lissa, I need a restraining bolt.
I actually don't carry any on me. That was just a threat.
Thank God.
Well, I'm actually, if you want me to actually fix that giant gaping hole in you. Okay. And we're gonna go back to the Starfield map for now because that's where we actually have the ship.
I would like to make a...
Because we're probably gonna be ending soonish.
That's why you should have spent the destiny point.
You guys made a mistake.
Jay's main concern at the moment is fixing that battery decay.
If you want to, you can copy your tokens to the Starfield map where we have the thing.
Damn it.
I'm a doctor, not a milkman.
Definitely closing the boarding ramp behind us as well. And,
Hello, J3PO, not number one.
would it be possible to like turn on active sensors outside to alert us if anything's approaching?
It seems like just a shutdown and a self reboot by B has turned most of the power back on.
Good job.
Okay.
He has been busy watching movies and fiddling with stuff. He was bored, okay?
I'm fine with that.
You guys were gone a long time.
Yeah,
He's a
he's doing a
droid.
great
He
job.
He's a droid. Who cares?
Learn to take a compliment.
He's like, oh, the ion drives work, by the way, but good luck getting out of the planet.
I do want to take a chance to repair Jay, though, with
Yeah.
his help. And I'd like to spend a destiny point on upgrading one of my only ability die left behind.
All right,
God,
that takes us
Yeah,
to
and
1-3.
I'm mostly concerned with you fixing at the brink.
Gonna fix you good, boy.
Difficulty's 3, so.
Yes.
And boost 2 from B.
Mm-hmm.
Any from being in engineering?
I thought it was like an extra boost for being in like our special place full of all the tools that you needed. Wasn't that what
Yep.
happened last session?
Yep.
Just want to make sure.
Because you have the right tools for the right job.
And the lighting is perfect.
There are so
This is
many.
the second time Jay got hit right in the battery.
Yeah,
The
this is
music
the
is
second,
right.
the
Here we
second
go.
time you've gotten critted twice.
Good thing that didn't hit you right in the thermal detonator.
Yeah.
Right? Speaking of which, Jay's gonna ask where we're gonna put those now. Cool.
Yeah, the on the brink is at the brink is off, and they're like, huh, that went well.
Then you can fix up the stinger as well, and then you can do a mechanics check to see whether you can heal any of those wounds.
Yeah. Stinger's an easy one. Just one difficulty.
The robot's gonna help you again because mostly he likes rooting around inside of you. Why do you have these caustic bits inside of you? What are you playing in acid?
Spiders.
Stinger.
Spiders don't don't have acid fangs. God, don't you watch the movies?
And here's the stinger roll.
I get the feeling that you... Nice.
And now let's fix you.
And the robot doesn't care anymore.
All right, fixing you with only one boost.
Man, I love this douchebag R5. It's
Hell, he doesn't.
fantastic.
Difficulty for fix is 2.
Mm-hmm.
No, it depends on how many wounds you have.
It depends on how... In that case, it's only going to be 1 for him. Because
Yeah.
he is at less than half of his threshold.
I cannot fix you.
You are unfixable.
In that case.
Hey,
In
but you find some spare parts inside of him that he's not using.
In that case, and one other thing too, Rakcharr will like go to his quarters and he'll like look under the bed, and you know, there's a destiny point with its name on it because Rakcharr prepared for like the idea of capturing something live. So he has something from the core rulebook called binders.
Mm-hmm.
which are normally used by bounty hunters, and they're strong enough to even hold Wookiees. They're not like Magna Cuff things. They're only like 25 credit things. But, yeah, he thought ahead. He found binders and shit. He's like, because he's ready. Like, we're going to a wild world. He's going to catch something awesome back, and he's going to take it back, and he's going to say that he's fucking awesome, and he might eat it in front of people. He's fighting something.
In front of people. That's one of his main concerns. He's going to find an audience and eat it.
Binders are on page 178 of the core rulebook.
Well, Lissa, you do have, because of those advantages, you do find something that brightens your day.
Is it more booze?
It's more booze. Somehow something got stuck in Jay and you never found it.
How did this get between your battery and just the rest of your wiring?
Oh, that's one of my smuggling compartments. I didn't know there was still a hip flask in there.
I'll take that.
Jay does have smuggling compartments.
Well, everyone is alive. More or less.
Well, now all we have to do is, Alyssa can fix up the ship, and then we can, I suppose, travel towards
anywhere else.
Towards the northeast, because we need to figure out what stopped our ship the first time, so that it doesn't stop us again when we try to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it won't happen
we'll
when we're flying above the trees.
We'll make that repair check for the hyperdrive now.
You eat no less.
You're going to drink the hip flask?
Not at the moment.
Okay.
Still,
You're going to drink the hip flask?
The amount of hesitation.
Go on. It's going to be a difficulty 4, but you have 3 boost die just from the fact that you actually have the part. You actually have the part. You're in the place with the right materials, and the lighting is perfect.
Jay's gonna
Get out of the way.
head on over and let B know.
hey,
Lissa's about to try and actually fix that broken-ass hyperdrive.
Okay, I'll go over there and assist. I'm going to spend a dark side point. He's going to assist.
This would be a good time to spend our last light side point.
We'll be getting a light side point now from him spending the dark side point, right? That's how that works?
Yeah, but you can't, once I spend it, you can't spend it on this roll.
It sounds like we're quickly nearing the... Oh, you can't?
No.
I thought you could spend it on the same roll.
The issue is you could, if you have the first go, I thought this is what, you had the first go of choice of using dark side or light side points.
Okay.
And you can't, I'll check it out, but we'll just roll with that for now.
That's fine.
The person that's making the action gets the first choice if they want to use it. Once they've decided whether they do or don't.
And we obviously can't because I used the last destiny point for binders.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
And only
now-
one light or dark side point can be applied to a single roll.
Yeah, that's the thing. There you go.
But basically, if Jordan upgraded the difficulty, like Chris could still upgrade, the proficiency and ability to proficiency if we had one, but we don't.
Yeah.
Alright, so actor takes priority.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
It's going to be 3 purples and 1 red. But hey, you're getting 5 boosts.
Here comes the boost. Let's get all blanks. We can do this.
Boost!
So we're gonna have to find another ship.
Oh boy.
Nice to spare.
Okay. We'll save that for later.
It's like, you obviously succeeded, and the installation went, well, but in the process, you triggered them. They.
Let me just say, from outside the ship, you hear a screech from beyond the tree line.
Ah, the ball was in their court, and now they're going to return my return envoy.
As soon as we hear that, does anything come up on sensors?
Nothing you can see beyond the tree line. Your trees are very thick beyond the tree line. You do detect movement though, but they're not getting closer.
I would just yell back through the corridor, say, somebody get on that bottom gun.
Jay, did Jay pick up gunnery yet or no?
No.
He
I have
still
had-
has 4 dice.
He's still the best at it.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's a top and bottom gun.
Yeah, but the top one can't angle down.
It's got angle all.
No, it doesn't.
It's got angle
Don't you argue with God when he's giving us good advantages.
The fact that they're ventral and dorsal determines which hemispheres they can cover.
Fire arc all. I rest my case.
Yeah, 360 degrees around and above.
They can depress a bit. Whatever.
Hey,
See
it's
if I-
fire arc all.
Okay.
I'm looking at the screen very dubiously about that.
see if I throw you guys a bone ever again.
I'm willing to decide with God.
That's one of those things where it's unreasonable to the point I will argue against us.
You argue against God.
Yes.
B's like, hey, let me go in the top one.
I've been doing that for years.
B,
You can't use ladders, B.
I've got jets.
He does?
No.
He's not as cool as R2-D2.
Fuck
That droid that I
R2-D2.
read about. That droid that I read about.
You
on
all get a
Holonet.
plus one.
Whoa, you can't go bringing up R2 units around at R5. That's not cool.
Do you guys want to eat?
What? What does that even mean?
He's gonna go disassemble the kitchen. Oh, God.
If he's gonna be a jerk, he's gonna get shot.
Well,
Jerk is his, like, #1 character
you
trait.
shouldn't have grabbed an R5 if you didn't want to jerk.
He's not gonna disassemble, he's just gonna angrily putter about the kitchen.
Thinking about how he's going to disassemble it and then not.
Yeah, they'll rue the
Yeah,
day.
that'll show them.
They'll rue the day.
He's angry that he can't use a ladder.
They better be lucky that I'm fucking, I'm not actually gonna, but if I did.
If I did,
man.
they wouldn't be able to eat. And then what?
Oh,
They'd be like, B, put it back together. And I'd be like, no, you're gonna starve.
Yeah, it's not like we can't eat raw food.
fucking love R5 units.
and then Lissa would put it back together.
Alright, Jay climbs into the top gun.
Okay, congrats.
To the bottom gun.
Congrats. You don't see anything.
Cool.
I'm going to live in
Well, I
this gun
figured
with
I
my head
thought
flat.
that was like a cliffhanger moment. We were
It
just
is a
getting ready
cliffhanger
for
moment,
the
but it's
next-
mostly this is the thing. It's just going to be a night of something thumping beyond the tree line, causing the ground to shake, and
Alright.
screeching.
Yeah, that's the point
gunnery
of having
nest is-
somebody. That's the point of
think
having
the
somebody in the
gunnery
gun.
I mean,
I
couldn't
think
we
that the
just,
gunnery
like...
nest is Jay's bedroom anyway.
I mean, there really isn't a concern here. We could just, like, take off and leave and head however many kilometers to the northeast, right?
Yeah.
As long as the ion engines are working, yeah.
Are they working, Lissa?
She's kind of in the gunner sut.
Well, when we were coming in there...
Rakcharr yells pretty loud. I can do that for you, too.
But perhaps she drinks louder.
I drink away the
Check
talk.
and mate.
I didn't consider that.
Well, Ryan, you can try the ion engines, make that piloting space check at
To see
difficulty
if they
2.
turn on?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Do it. Do it.
Clicking buttons, damn it.
No, they don't turn on.
I'm not sure how piloting has anything to do with whether they're functional or not, but okay.
You're just trying to turn them on up there.
That makes no sense.
Ow, my head hurts.
All I know is they weren't working on entry.
And I'm
And if
assuming,
we didn't have such-
Rakcharr still. I'm still assuming Rakcharr still yelling. Do they work?
Lissa!
Are you actually gonna go check them,
Ugh.
Chris?
Rakcharr will, like, stand in front of the engines since no one else is responding. What's wrong with these? Are you working?
They do not respond.
Ugh.
Rakcharr, like, lifts up his fist and contemplates hitting them. I saw this in a holo vid once.
It's a difficulty 1 mechanics check to see if they're working.
Okay.
This is more for Lissa, but hey, it could also work for you too.
Absolutely, damn it.
They're working.
Alright. That was so...
Rakcharr's just like, what's this thing do?
Rakcharr hits it, and he recovers 2 strain from the physical
Yeah.
violence.
Percussive maintenance, like it.
They might be working, but they're not connected then.
Something wrong with wiring.
Maybe? Or maybe you're just bad at piloting.
I'm literally going to say there's no way that pressing a button would require a check.
Well, Lissa
If we're determining that check means it's broken, then it's still broken. Somewhere.
try it again, says B.
It's literally not going to be a thing where just turning the key over and over should fix it.
Try it again.
There's two difficulty, right?
Yeah.
Do you understand chips?
Nope.
Doesn't work.
Okay, we're going to be having to rip up some paneling.
Look, does this whole, like, interdict or whatever thing mean that it would, like, interfere with the wiring and electronics of the ship?
No.
We're gonna try this again. And by that, I mean I'm going to look at the switches up here so I don't have to rip up the freaking floor.
B will pipe up. I think it might have damaged the wiring during the power overload or something. I don't know.
B, do you have any idea where on the, entire route for the wiring to get to the ion thruster?
Down that hallway, around the ring, down into the engines, up through the grates, through the busting manifold. Yeah, you're on it.
It just trails off.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
His beeps just start getting further and further apart.
Yeah. This would be the most likely location. This
That's
is
when we realized that he turned himself off.
this would be the most likely spot for a malfunction. This is the.
He still has his tools like inside a panel, and he just shuts down. It looks like he's working for like hours. We're just walking by, like, keep up the good work.
He's just in routine standby mode.
He's like this spot right here would be the most likely point because it is where the power conduits join in to the cockpit, to the guns, and to the front side. I don't know ship lingo.
The real question is, do I think it's full of shit?
Astromic droid doesn't know ship lingo.
I deleted that bit for cool holovids.
You have aft and stern, port and starboard, ventral and dorsal.
I knew ventral and dorsal. What do you think? I'm a total idiot? Anyways, no, the paneling on these ships should come up easily. I mean,
look at them. They're just grates in the floor.
I mean, CEC has designed this thing to be completely, modular and easily to repair. Come on.
Gonna just put my hands down there and take a look at it.
Oh!
Is he a Corellaboo?
No. I was made in the great state of Fondor, god damn it.
Great. Okay.
Cool story, bro.
Anyways, B will assist you in repairing the wiring, and it'll take the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Because you don't know exactly where the burnout happened.
Is that a difficulty what?
It's only going to be a difficulty 2, but I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to make it with B helping you.
That's
Why we roll the dice.
Alright.
Let's get that 10 advantage success again.
It hurts. You get shocked a couple times. You get shocked a couple times, but hey, you fix the wiring after a while.
Basically the entire night, which is where we end the session.
Yep. I'm going to be awarding you guys 15 experience points base.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's just 15 experience points base for now. I haven't still ruled out the bonus XP thing yet, but we'll figure it out eventually. Now, my question is, did you guys have fun? I didn't want as much combat as last time. Because I thought last time was combat heavy.
It was combat heavy.
Well,
And this was fine.
a combat heavy first session is good because it gets you used to all the mechanics of rolling and stuff faster.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. But now you have mystery and suspense. No romance, though.
I feel incredibly important. And there's plenty
Hey,
of
whoa, don't go dissing on J and B like that.
B hates your guts.
Yeah. That's
Your
the
guts are
foundation of
full.
any good romance.
Just
See, the thing, though, is
just don't tell B that your guts are full of 2 thermal detonators.
Right.
Oh, he saw them. Because you didn't exactly hide them.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, where are we going to hide those thermal detonators?
B offers inside of him.
Then he could disassemble the kitchen.
I'll disassemble you. Boom.
I'm thinking we should store them in a high place where children can't reach.
There's gonna be like a safety hatch somewhere.
We'll put it in an upper cabinet with one of those things that requires you to grip both sides of it to turn the knob.
You come back, B has constructed a ramp.
But he still can't get his actuating hand around this thing.
No, he's set up a ramp and 2 different vice systems.
I think if that were the case, I'd just shoot him.
Just he makes little pedals that he depresses and acts like a grip.
At that point, he is literally trying to sabotage us.
That is incredible ingenuity. Gonna have to kill you now.
Just
we'll break
soon.
off his legs and we'll just keep
No
his
dare.
processor.
It's not like I like you or anything.
No dare. Just
The
soon.
detonator's in me.
But yeah, so we're just going to kind of put them up somewhere high, like in the kitchen.
Yep.
That
But
blessed
you guys,
kitchen.
those of you not working, get to spend a night of screeching and rumbly ground
We get to spend the night of taking turns down in the
in
the
the
gun ports or whatever.
in the ventral gun port.
Yeah,
Working
your
on
entire
my
time in the
night
gun
moves.
is spent slowly spinning.
Are those your dance moves, Grimith?
Yes.
B eventually just powers down in the hallway
You can
after helping.
it. It's
Lissa.
electric. Wookiee.
He powers down the
Wookie,
center of the
wookie.
hallway widely so that nobody can pass.
Yep,
I'm going to put an empty bottle on top of them.
he's still
Don't put-
useful. He's still useful even asleep.
Gonna put some of those furniture movers under his pads so we can just slide him around.
Whee! Woo!
Yeah, R5s have a nice flat top.
I don't need to slide him around. Come here, little
Oh, so
buddy.
then we should put him beside the couch.
Which, regardless of your opinion on R5s versus R2s, you've got to admit, the ability to rest tools on top of them is convenient.
My preference is actually the R3s, so...
That's fairly reasonable and common in setting.
Yeah.
R3s were generally considered the straight upgrade to the R2s.
Well, they,
And
were more,
everything kind of went downhill from there.
they were a serious military combat-based upgrade.
Yeah, then R4s were the civilian model, and R5s were the discount model that
Then
really
which
kind of
ones-
showed.
Which ones were built almost primarily for the E-Wing?
I'm not sure.
R7s, maybe?
Yeah, R7.
It
And
was
they're like
something like that.
they're like the top of the line in this
There are 7s.
setting type.
And
Towards
even
the end of
Luke
the
did.
rebellion.
Even Luke still used his fucking R2D2 up until when he died.
He was a primary character. Of course he has to keep using it.
Yeah,
Well,
R2.
that and the fact that R2 never got a memory wipe meant that it really did accumulate a lot of experience and skill.
Yeah, he had like 5,000 experience points.
The thing is,
Like, R2-D2 after a memory wipe would have been a fucking worthless droid that needed replacing.
the thing about that is R2D2 actually doesn't get that much character time in the expanded universe at all. Threepio gets more than he does.
I believe it. 3PO
3PO
talks.
can talk.
Because he's a humanoid.
In novelization, characters that can't do anything but beep and whir around don't get much face time.
Yeah, R2-D2 is a great character for a visual medium, and a terrible character for text.
Yeah, I had a plan for a big fight with the adult spider, but you guys saw the adult spider beforehand, so I had to throw that
That's
out.
next
for later.
session.
That's next
Still
section.
couldn't have done it.
Nah.
I'm kind
The
of
adult
curious
spider-
to see what the larger creatures here are.
That was the adult spider. It's just
Uh-huh.
out stomping.
Buying myself quick draw.
Oh wow.
Yep.
15 XP, but no money this time.
Yep.
Well, clearly that's why you need to compensate by giving us more experience points. Wink, wink, eh?
We wouldn't be able to spend the money this time anyway.
Look,
At this point-
look,
We got our money.
I'm okay with accruing money.
it's our we got our money in the form of possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
I don't-
one
I
of you
don't
can
know.
use all of those alien guns to pay down your obligation.
I don't play that shit.
Well, it's hard for you folks to communicate about whether you can on account of the fact that we are in wild space right now.
Yeah.
Wild space.
I'm pretty sure I can't buy either of mine though.
What is your responsibility and...
Responsibility and the Imperial Intelligence wants me back.
I'd have
Except not in a positive manner.
Well, I think giving them guns may be something that you could do, but it would not be as valuable to someone else.
That would literally be like helping fund the Empire, which I'm not entirely okay with.
Why?
Lissa would probably have to pay off her bounty and then either make up with her brother or kill her.
Hey, the guns can help with both.
I know which one sounds cheaper.
That's
Killing
what
him?
that's how I would justify lowering my bounty obligation. I'm enacting the plans to kill Velru the Hutt.
Well, you do have a murder droid on staff,
Yeah, B is pretty good.
isn't he?
Oh, you just give him a thermal detonator and you'll watch stuff
That's
happen.
right. Well, I'll just put a thermal detonator in B, and he'll solve it.
Well, you don't
As soon
know.
as you hand it to him, he just detonates it on the ship.
Immediately. No countdown. No nothing.
Finally, freedom!
B doesn't actually have anything inside that shell, but more thermal detonators.
By giving him a high explosive, it just activates like a slave circuit inside him to take care of himself if he's ever separated
Whoa,
from
I
Beta.
think the slaves you're using slave circuit wrong there, buddy. You're talking hidden line of programming.
It's okay.
Whatever.
It's okay, folks. I can
They're
survive
called
a
different
thermal
things in
detonator.
different systems.
And if I can survive a thermal detonator, that means this campaign isn't over.
Yeah, we're going solo Wookiee campaign right here.
Well, I mean, with that much damage, I think most of us will survive the critical from it.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, it has Vicious 4, but, like, your odds of rolling that high are pretty low.
All it takes is just you rolling all it takes is you really rolling 100.
Probably at least
Oh,
one of us
only.
would die.
Probably at least one of you will die, or at least a bunch of you will probably be in such a way that
Horribly, horribly.
What you're saying is
yeah.
1 in 100 of us will die from it,
a lot.
statistically.
So Aaron, what are you going after quick draw? What do you got the 5 XP for? What are you doing with that 5 XP?
Saving it.
To do what?
Yeah, I can't do much, really, with 5 experience.
You get skills?
Yeah, I'm
Not
saving
many.
it for when I have more than 5 XP.
Like, I bankrolled 5 experience points from last session, and I'll probably end up bankrolling 5 experience points from this session.
Yeah, I was going to, but then I ended up spending it in the end.
Did you pick up feral strength, Grimith?
Yeah, you can pick up multiple hits of that, so I picked up a second hit of feral strength. It's on the character sheet that I put.
Yeah, I know.
What's
I
your
picked
specialization, Grimith?
Marauder.
I'm a marauder.
Marauder.
Yes, you
That's
will.
what I figured.
Oh, Marauders, dude.
Right. That extra hit of feral strength gives me that extra point of damage in brawler melee combat. So
Yeah, it's very nice.
yes.
Yeah, and you can pick it up again in the same tree,
I can pick it up a total of 4 times in that tree.
including
Yeah,
your
dude,
Wookiee one.
Marauder is really, really good.
And your Wookiee one stacks, is that right?
3. Yes.
So plus 5 just your damage. I have
Wait,
one
2.
of damage.
You can also get lethal blows twice in Marauder, right?
Yes.
3 times.
3 times. I'll only be picking it up once, but
Wait,
it's
really?
only
3?
Yeah.
3 hits of lethal blows.
My god, that's as many as Assassin gets.
Yeah, but feral strength, they're focusing more on melee
There's only
and
3.
being able to tank hits.
Like, mechanically, the Vibro Axe is superior, but for my Shockboxer idea, which is my character concept, I was like, what would make this the most effective? It would be the Marauder, since that adds extra damage.
Sure.
What wouldn't make that effective is things that give me strain.
Yeah. But you can pick up so many levels of toughened, but
Yes, I have 1, and I'll be picking up another 1 with this experience.
damn.
Yes.
I'm thinking of pumping up ranged light.
See,
That's good.
there's 3 feral strengths, 3 lethal blows, 4 toughens. Toughens.
Natural brawler may reroll any one brawler melee check.
Yup.
Puffin?
Not bad.
Yeah, I'd put an extra point in range light if I were you.
Yeah, it's good. It's
It's hard to go wrong with a primary combat skill.
Oh yeah, I'm planning on eventually getting to 3, which is the same as my agility and dual wielding.
I mean, someone might pick up a point of xenology. That might
You know,
Well, if you're going to push it all the way up to 3, I'd actually recommend going to 4. Getting another ability die is really good.
It's kind of pricey this early.
yeah, but it
Right, no, I'm just saying you should be looking in that direction if you're planning on going all the way to 3. Either stop at 2 or go all the way to 4.
It's kind of how I see it, is if you take more than 2 in something, you're so cost committed, you should really pump it up.
Exactly, because then once you start adding ability dice on top of that, that really starts expanding your ability to get successes.
to upgrade the what the fuck?
What are you looking at?
Whereas,
Frenzied attack. You can suffer strain to upgrade the attack.
Yes, I will not be taking frenzied attack because of that strain, but you can do that. Yes.
You can basically. I'm just going to put. I only have 2. I have 5. What is it? Brawl. Where it is 5 brawl, and 2 brawn. I'm just gonna take frenzied attack 3 times. Take 3 strain. I roll 5 proficiency dice.
Yes.
where all can you get frenzied attack from?
Probably only here.
I don't know whether you can get it from any other area other than Marauder. Marauder.
It's only for melee and brawl checks, though.
Which means you can get at most 3 instances of it.
Yeah.
You can get 3 hits of it.
Let's see. You said that was frenzied attack?
Frenzied attack.
I'm checking the other tree.
Yeah, dude.
It's only Marauder.
Yeah.
Marauder is fucking beastly.
If you look in the talent section, Jordan, it'll state which trees have it.
I'm just looking at the trees themselves.
Like the only other instance of that feral strength, there is one talent in the Age of Rebellion. Like there's one specialization in Age of Rebellion that has feral strength in it. That's it. I can't even remember that specialization.
If you go to the next page, the mercenary soldier specialization is my hypothetical 3rd specialization.
So you've already decided on the second?
Oh yeah, my second is going to be Gadgeteer.
I had a feeling.
Yeah.
He wants that mechanics jet?
Fuck no.
I think he wants to augment his shit.
I want jury-rigged, armor master, and tinkerer. For a character that is literally made of equipment, it's a good choice.
The jury rigging thing is considered a broken ability, so I will be home house ruling something on that. Just talk to me when you pick it up, though.
I'm probably going to pick it up after
Would you mind explaining it now, since I think 3 people are considering it?
The thing about jury rigged is that one of the improvements you can do is lower the number of advantages for auto fire to 1.
Okay, well, that's not going to be one of the things I'm doing.
That's the big thing people have against this, because a person with jury rigged auto fire guns can just go 1, and they can. I got 3 advantages. I'm going to auto fire 3 times with my 6 damage weapon. Everything is dead.
Well, the plan was to lower the crit necessary for my rifle.
That's fine.
And then follow it up with lowering its encumbrance.
Anyway, Xenology. Let's see. When a character first encounters a member of an unfamiliar race, a Xenology check may be made to identify the typical way to interact with that character socially. This may be used to avert any major gaffe.
Yeah, none of that was done.
If a character needs to either help or harm a member of another species, Xenology may assist him in identifying a type of injury or in pointing out a characteristic vulnerability. Different species need substantially different environmental conditions and foodstuffs, like thermal detonators. A Xenology check may allow a character to offer the appropriate considerations to a guest.
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit harder than 2 difficulty if you're going to make a Xenology. I'll let you check about these guys.
Oh, I was just trying to make a joke that whether I succeeded or failed, murder him. That's the typical way to work or to interact with them.
What's their weakness? Flesh.
What's their weakness? Loss of blood. By the way, their blood was green. Their blood was green, but that really doesn't mean anything.
Concentrated gunfire.
Head trauma.
Yeah.
Organ rupturing.
Cause of death. Violent traumatism.
Lead poisoning.
Good job, team, though. Good job. We killed more things out here in wild space.
And Jay took most of the damage.
Again.
Old mechanics checks. It was great.
It is your specialty, Aaron, I feel, as if you're the protocol droid. Shoot it! Hit it with the axe! It's a protocol droid! Look at it!
Even
Hey.
species that have never encountered one are like, that looks annoying.
Hey, it had many colors.
Look
To
at
be
all those
fair-
colors! That's obnoxious!
To be fair, it's less that they all aggro on me and more that Jay seems to be a triumph magnet.
He's like,
Well, he's efficient, which draws
Hey.
fire in itself.
I definitely drew triumphs from that Gamorrean last week. It just didn't succeed in the process.
2 triumphs.
I took 2 triumphs, just 0 successes.
Yeah,
Well, maybe-
Jay keeps getting hit by triumphs.
Speaking of triumphs, maybe I can get some input from you guys. Like, I'm considering bumping pilot space to 2, which I've wanted to for a while, but it's like, is it really going to be much of a benefit only upgrading the second die?
It's not going to be a huge benefit, but
Because, I mean, the
You
triumph
get
technically...
a 62.5% chance of an additional success for every green die you have.
Right, because the triumph actually removes the ability to... Like, if I roll a triumph, I don't have the chance of getting 2 successes on that dice.
That's true. The
'Cause the triumph
Triumph
only
is a
counts
1 in
as one.
12 chance, but the Triumph would trigger even if you failed a check and give you something else. Like,
And-
even if you fail something, the Triumph will still give you something good.
triumph does still count as a success.
We will die gloriously.
Yes.
Let me see here. If you add a proficiency die, you have an 83.3% chance of success for every single die.
Of getting at least 1 success.
Getting at least 1 success.
Yes.
Compared to 66% on the ability.
For ability is 62.5. 5 and 8.
The chances of getting 2 successes goes down with the proficiency or up?
No, it goes up.
I mean, I've only seen
Okay.
those fucking, like, mobs and gluts of 2 advantages on those ability dice, it seems.
No, it goes up.
Yeah, I imagine because more faces have 2 successes on them.
This is the thing, Grimith. The dice are actually not mirrored between...
I know. I know.
It's weird. It's weird in my opinion.
It always favors the actor.
Yes, so
Yep.
so it's like you have 4 green die and I have 4 purple die. You actually have a better than a half chance of winning.
Which is why I was so easily passing all those negotiations with high
But-
results.
Yeah. Just need to be throwing more setbacks at you.
Sure.
As
Yeah,
appropriate.
I think more boosts and setbacks in general, just for favorable and unfavorable conditions, could really mix things up.
That's what I've been trying to do.
I am ready for environmental conditions. So
I,
long as
I remember there was even a comment in White Caliber's group where they were like, don't take any abilities that remove setbacks. We never get setbacks. You'd be like, it'd be a waste of experience.
Yeah.
Then you saw all the setbacks.
No, there still weren't any real setbacks.
I'll tell you your setback. It's this Gand.
Especially once he got spice addicted.
God damn it, Lisa.
Hey,
Why are
hey.
you screaming right now?
Hey, you needed another obligation, you know, after...
It's
After
funny
everything.
as shit, though.
You can pick up extra obligations to get free shit.
Yeah, that's totally... I'm gonna pick up an addiction to pain.
Alright, masochistic. Go.
Causing or receiving?
Yes.
Yes.
I already know how this is going to end.
That's 3 yeses and 1 abstain. We're good.
We're good.
I agree with the
Okay. All right.
I'll definitely pick up space too, but other than that, I don't
It
think
could
I
be
have
extremely
anything.
helpful for what I have planned for...
Well, I
I have-
figure
I have a couple of ideas after you've done with this current little...
being
arc.
out in the middle of nowhere, we're likely to be traveling a lot.
You don't know how long you're going to be in wild space.
We
Even
don't know
if we
how
go
long
straight
we
back,
won't.
we're not going to operate out of the Bazaar, so we'll be traveling again. So it seems like there's, especially with like this whole crash landing thing and flying around, it seems like there's a good possibility for a lot of piloting roles.
I'm trying to mix it up so that everyone has some usefuls. There was nothing for you to negotiate this session. I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
the bode, the
Right.
view, the
We
bode.
kind of opened fire a little bit fast.
Well, maybe they knew you were there. Who knows?
Hey,
We had-
like I
we had
said,
no clue
Jay
what
got
they're-
startled.
Yeah, we have no clue what their initial reaction.
Hey, we killed their diplomatic envoy. Jay, immediately shot those spiderlings, so...
That's what I'm saying,
Jay got startled.
Both times we acted first, and our action was to open fire.
Yep.
I'm not denying it.
That's why those spiderlings mobbed the Wookiee and failed to hit, but they still mobbed the Wookiee.
I will point out we had no choice, though, because we have no means of communicating with them, so assume the worst.
Yeah. There's also those apocalyptic messages from Donnelly.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
Not just Donnelly, but then Commander Biggs of the IAS Adjudicator.
Mm-hmm. It seems like Donnelly
and then Donnelly again.
After he said he was dying
After
6 years
he
ago.
was mutated,
He looks like
infested.
he looks like he was an emaciated husk of a person, barely able to move under its own power.
Yeah. Well, that
But
sounds
for
like
some
a
reason,
personal problem.
he didn't look like he was having any trouble moving.
Bomb,
Right.
bomb, bomb.
Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and hang it up. I had fun. Happy
Nice.
times to all the participants.
It was amusing.
Next week we might achieve greater victory.
Hopefully.
We can only dream.
Next time, Jay might not actually lose an arm or two in the process.
Nah.
Jay
Even
wouldn't
if
beat
he doesn't
Jay without
get it.
taking critical hits.
Mm-hmm. See you later, Grimith.
You just keep absorbing those blows from me, Aaron. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
that way Laana and Lissa don't have to absorb the critical hits.
Yeah, that's right.
Well,
I
yeah.
don't want to get hit.
Speaking of Lissa, where'd she go?
Right
I
there.
moved away.
Oh,